Well, today we're launching a new weekly segment called Eye on Money. You can catch it live every Monday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern or on demand on the CBS News app or on cbsnews.com. Each week we will talk with financial pros and experts to help you get ready for retirement, no matter how near or how far away it is. How near.
I know, it's a
or how
little
far.
too near. No, thanks, God bless you, but not quite. Today we are talking to Hilary Kramer. She is the founder of Game Changers Stock. Hilary, thanks for joining us. So it is springtime. Many people are thinking about spring cleaning, usually their house and such, but it's a good time to do a little spring cleaning when it comes to your finances.
That's right. You really want to evaluate where you stand, what your investments look like, and save for the future.
Yeah.
So first of all, you have to look and see how much you've made, how your 401k looks, and then measure that against the kind of money you're bringing in, your expense structure, and determine whether or not you want to do some reallocating on your 401k. Now is more important than ever. Every spring you want to take a look and start fresh, but now with all the markets at a fresh all-time high, NASDAQ, S&P, it's a very exciting time, but it also means you want to make sure you have the right portfolio allocation, and a lot of that depends upon your age. So take a look and make sure that one particular stock or fund hasn't taken over your account.
So there are a lot of people, especially young people, that are new to the saving and investment game. Why is now such a good time? I mean, you talked about the market being at an all-time high. A lot of people would say, well, maybe the market is too high. In other words, trying to time it. But you say that it doesn't matter where the market is, especially if you're a new investor.
Yes. Take a look at the market, not in the short term. Think decades. Think about saving. Think about like you're collecting stocks, you're collecting investments. And when it comes to yourself, now is the time, because more than ever, because we can do our own research online, because we are as good as any Wall Street investment research house in determining what we want to own. Make sure that you look and try to invest in companies that you think are going to be around 20 years from now because you think that they're growing. Now is the time to do it. Even if you're 25 years old or if you're 65 years old, you can always start investing. But again, think long term. Even if you had invested in 2007, right before the 2008-2009 crash, you'd still be up on the market right now. Over the long run, you will make money. So take a look at the areas, though, where you think that there could be growth and make investments there. And I have to be a little specific here. Think about cybersecurity companies, think about biotechnology, automation, think organics, and sometimes think about what's right on your kitchen table. You like organics? General Mills, GIS, the company that makes Cheerios, owns Annie's now. You know, it's not just Betty Crocker food mixes. It's really a company that's trying to meet the demands and trends of today. And get a dividend yield, 3.8%. There's lots to buy. Think of it as your future.
That's really good advice and specific advice. You know, what about keeping with the theme of spring cleaning? What about physically decluttering your house? I know that when I get financial statements or whatever, I never know what to throw out and what not. I just keep everything.
That's such a great point. The wonders of having mobile apps today. All of the investment houses, every place, you know, for your retirement funds, that you can all go online and you can set it up so it all comes in. The key envelopes you want to receive, of course, are your main 401k and your bank statements. It's still important, though, to take a look. Sometimes when something comes in on mobile and an email, you might not want to look at your statement. See what kind of recurring expenses that you have. That's why you still might want to look at a hard piece of paper and say, oh my goodness, I'm getting charged for subscriptions I didn't think about. A gym membership, applications. Now more than ever, there are opportunities to
it's funny
declutter.
You say, it's funny you say that. I just actually,
That's
just
so
this morning
good.
before the show started, I looked at an old bank account that I have, and I realized like my Hulu subscriptions were going to that bank account. I never used it. And I just forgot that I had set it up many years ago, and it was, you know, my account's in the red by like $8 because I didn't realize that I had this Hulu account there.
That's right. So many people really have hundreds of dollars if not thousands of dollars a year that's being deducted from their account. They don't even realize antiquated costs. I just found an Adobe, an older version of Adobe that Photoshop.
You're still paying for.
Yeah, and I'm paying a lot of money for that.
Wow.
You know, we have to take a look at what our kids are buying on iTunes. We can get some recurring payments there, and maybe they're not even paying attention anymore to those apps and games that they've been paying for. So the credit cards can really trick us.
Yeah.
You want to make sure the smallest amount of money, you take it, you invest it. Don't spend it, save it, look for your future.
Good advice.
Very good advice. Hilary Kramer, always good to have you. Thanks for stopping by.
Brought to you by Bright House Financial, established by MetLife.